3. I'm kidding. So Kat came in and showed me the new grill, and first decision you always have to make when you see this is, are we selling a mini grill or are we selling a medium grill? You know, what is the #1 seller? Obviously price, I know price is a good issue for us. At first I'm freaked out on the size because I immediately go, you know, size does matter sometimes, at least a little bit bigger. This is a mini grill, so go through it real quick. I do thank Michael Silverini. He did put the things on here so it doesn't flip over as much, but our suggestion is to put some rubber underneath these because it does slide back and forth when you're trying to do it. So that's one of the big things. I imagine that once we pick it, you will have a graphic that won't come off here, which tells them, you know, red means stop or something, and green means go, whatever. When you lift it up, you know, it's a smaller grill. It's just, so you have to figure out the pitch. And I think probably the pitch for me, I know is going to be protein. Probably just protein, because it's so small. I mean, and protein is such a hard thing to cook and takes so long, so maybe it's just, you know, with today's diets and the way we sell food with protein, I can figure out the pitch, I can understand it. I don't know if this is $24.95, $29.95 or whatever. Drip tray to the front, looks great, everything like that. Now, one of the big things is, I guess, talking to Kat, you know, is you want to make sure that when you do open this grill up, all right, and come down, you should not have to touch it to flatten out, okay? But I don't have anything to touch it with, so I go here, okay? Oh, that didn't work. So anyway, I think we got some stuff there to do. And does that drip tray go in far enough to catch the other one? I hope it does, okay? Just want to make sure it does. So at least I do have the ability to show maybe some vegetables for somebody and things like that, but that should just automatically lay down because you don't want anyone burning their hands, because somebody will. Somebody will. And then when you come back with it, the concept on that is, yes, to always flip it over when it's off is your disclaimer, but you probably want it to flip and nobody touch it, because somebody will do that. I don't know, how many were you able to put on here?
5 if you go
Like
front.
this?
Yes.
Does it leave marks on it?
Yes.
So you put 5 hot dogs, which ain't bad, right? I mean, if you have a family of 4, 5, more than 5, you should probably donate one of them somewhere. Okay. Do you press down on it, or is there enough weight?
There's enough.
Is there enough weight to cook them? How long does a hot dog take?
About 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay. It would be great, and I know I'm always a pain in the ass, but I always mention anyway, it'd be great if it went beep, 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 you know, because people are so freaked out. I know we had a separate timer last time, but that sucked. But it would be so cool if something beeps. I'm a big beeper. But who's beeping? Huh? Oh, okay. So beep was perfectly timed. Okay. So I don't have anything out here. I'll take these off real quick. So it'll work for hot dogs. So let's think about the protein angle on it. She brought, as usual, Kat is always prepared with everything. She brings a big Cuban over that I'd love to eat, but I'm on a diet, so I can't. Oh,
Just push it towards
it slipped on me. Don't slip, sandwich. Why isn't it turning around? Oh, you have to reset it. Is that always going to be that way?
Yes.
Can it not be that way? Good, you get your hand in there, jeez.
I'm used to it.
All right, so anyway, as you download it, that's probably something, you know, you want to know. I don't even know if you want to put a color to the button. Maybe you put a green or a red or something so that you can tell that's a button there and you're supposed to use it, okay? So that would be one of my things, you know, I'm a weirdo. It made a nice grill mark on that and probably made a Cuban sandwich person happy, okay? I was worried about this because if I want to sell it to bodybuilders are single-minded, okay? And believe me, I know we're going to sell it to the person who's got a smaller apartment, a person who, you know, is even younger because they don't have the room, and that kind of thing like that. I mean, this could be a quick little, you know, 2-minute hit. I'm not talking about 2-minute on HSN, but maybe, you know, it's a big seller on social media, right? So we think we could fit 200, but if we wanted to marry, you know, and make it interracial, or biracial, or whatever the hell it's called, just, you know, I have my wife and I are different. You know, we can put the turkey burger or whatever else on besides the other one. But the big reason I did show this is, cool thing is it can sell on all food shows that I do, right? Yeah, if the turkey show comes up, it can sell there. If the bison shows are there, it can sell there. That's if you want. If you don't, then that's up to you. So the rubber things here really would help it from sliding like it slides on the Formica really easy and it slips around. The thing about coming back here and being able to flip it back and do it, you just have to decide, are you all right selling a really, really small grill? I do have ways of pitching it that I can isolate to more of my protein pitches, which build our business. And I do want to call it something, I don't know, how about a quickie? That goes good, huh? Did anyone buy the quickie grill? But anyway, I want to come up with a name for it because I think it should have a name engraved in it and not just Tony Will. I mean, I'm a big branding guy, so, you know, I don't think you put Buy by Bison because you're limiting yourself a little bit. So, but you should put something on there. And I think that's about it that I have. Oh, I'm just a freak about this. I was always a freak with Homedics. And believe me, it makes a difference. No matter whether you have a small place or not, this cord still needs to be longer. You know, they can always have it to like this length right here or whatever it is, and they can always have that little wire thing to tighten it up. But if you don't have enough cord, you're going to get the product back. And so I learned that with Homedics Corporation, with all their stuff, and we made the cords longer, reduced returns. Okay? So that's it. That's all I have to say. And thank you, Kat, for showing up and helping us have all this stuff. And thank you, Carol, and thank you, Dustin, and thank you, Marcio. Oh, yeah, I found this sign hanging up, and this is for Sid. It just seemed appropriate. Dear Santa, this year, please bring me a big, fat bank account and a slim body. Please don't mix the two up like you did last year. Have a great day.